Hey guys, so for today's video, I thought it'd be cool to do a little science experiment and see just how much corgi hair we can pick up over the course of 2 days. So if you don't know already, me and my husband have two corgis. We have Biggie Smalls and Karma. And corgis in general shed like crazy, and we have two. So it just times everything by that, and you are just living in corgi glitter. That's what they like to call it. So I shot the beginning portion of this video yesterday. Normally I vacuum every Sunday. This time I did it on a Saturday, and then today being Sunday, we're gonna see how much corgi hair we can pick up. And now I vacuumed like I normally do. I didn't do anything special. And normally when I vacuum, you'll see I just go forward the first time, and then the second time I go sideways. That way I can make sure I pick up everything. And then normally at the last leg of my vacuum routine, I put my Dyson on the highest speed and I will vacuum those high traffic areas twice. Well, maybe that's my third time, because I'll do the living room twice and I'll do the area directly on top, like when you get upstairs, I'll do that area twice as well. And then that means that high strength, that high suction option is the third go around on those areas. So let's go and see how much hair we pick up today. Okay, so before I vacuum anywhere around the house, I need to prep the corgis with some toys to keep them busy and preoccupied. So before we got Karma, I feel like Biggie used to just hide and run away from the vacuum, but then ever since we got her, she instigates him, and they both just want to bark and attack the vacuum. So now what I have to do is give them each a treat puzzle. So that will be a mix of 2 treat puzzles, maybe 1 treat puzzle, and a snuffle mat, because I have 2 snuffle mats. Actually, I have 3, but this time, since I was shooting this video, I knew I wanted to keep them extra busy, so I gave them each 3 different treat puzzles. I also have to make sure I separate them so that they don't fight over their treat puzzles. Also, Biggie just hogs everything from Karma, so I have to put Karma here in the sunroom, and I spread out all of their toys evenly. Karma isn't an expert at these treat puzzles, so I now make sure to give her just extra treat puzzles to really stimulate her brain. Meanwhile, Biggie is a master at everything, and I just didn't get a shot of him. So normally when I vacuum, my routine begins with downstairs first, and then I move on to the stairs, vacuuming each single step. We definitely get a lot of corgi buildup on these steps because they do walk on these every single day. So I try my best to make sure I gather it all up. And normally after that, I don't really have a ton to throw out unless I didn't vacuum for like 2 weeks. So this first spot that I'm vacuuming upstairs is part of our living room. It's the first area you get to when you go up the stairs. And I normally do get a ton of hair in that first go around. The corgis like to lay down there. They like to sit there and bark at the door. That's just kind of where they hang out. So it's definitely a high traffic area. Next, I'm in the living room where the corgis also like to lay down. And really, they just like to lay down everywhere in the house. So this would be considered our second high traffic area. And you can see that is everything that I've picked up. And you can also see just how it just fills that container in my Dyson. It is crazy and also very satisfying to watch and hear. And you can just watch all of that slowly pour out. After vacuuming those 2 high traffic areas twice, I'm going to go in a third time on the boost speed, and you can see I've picked up more dirt this go around. Now we are going into day 2, and we're going to see the difference. Of course, I have to separate the corgis, keep them preoccupied with some treat puzzles. Again, I'm going over the steps first just to see how much I'm able to pick up just for the second day in a row. And one thing I've learned is that if you don't consistently vacuum your stairs, that fur, that dog hair is going to be so hard to pick up later on. So now I'm doing the first high traffic area right off the stairs. And and then you can see just what I've picked up already. That is quite a bit, and that just shows you it is a high traffic area. And I am just vacuuming everything. And one thing I've noticed is that I'm not picking up as much as I did right off the top of the stairs. So I thought that was interesting. I would say the corgis lay more on the other side than this spot right now. And look at how much I've picked up. Now I'm going to go in with the boost level on both sides. And let's see that end result here. I'm so excited to show you because I feel like this is what shows me that we are doing a good job with our routine. And look at that. Not too much of a difference, but yes, there will always be something to pick up, but at least it's not filled to the brim. Okay, so I'm editing this video right now and I can see the before, the progress in between, and the after, and I'm happy to say that I feel like our vacuum routine works well for us. We could probably vacuum twice a week, but it's just not feasible with our schedules and everything, you know, like work. But it was quite satisfying to see all of the corgi hair that was being picked up with our Dyson. Also, it seems like that first round of vacuuming just picks up that layer of hair, that corgi hair, just kind of sitting on top of the carpet. And then that second go around really picks up more of that dirt. And then that difference you see from vacuuming on Saturday versus today, I feel like it picks up a mix of both easily because we've already picked up that first layer of corgi hair. So there you go. That was my little science experiment on vacuuming 2 days in a row to see the difference it makes with our corgis. So let me know if you like to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.